What is up, YouTube? It's Monster Chappie. We are in here for some more MUT action, and in this video, guys, we got to give you the leap year lineup. Let's go, baby. Get straight into it. Made a lot of changes, and as you can see, we done spent a lot of coins on these lineups. So, last time I had about almost 2 million, a little under 2 million, but I think like 1.8 mil. That was the end of January, and I think what I'm going to do is at the end of each month, give you my lineup or lineups or any changes I've made, as well as a few players that I'm on the lookout for. So first thing to know about me is I keep a couple lineups. As you can see, I actually keep 4 legit lineups that I'll play games and wagers with, and then I have one for solos that's strictly for solos. Anyways, one thing in common, as you can see, the styles. I like run stuff and short pass this year. Works well for me. I don't know how much of a difference it really makes, but those are the stats I value this year. Anyways, the reason I keep these lineups is because you'll come across guys that have like a 86 team or like a 80 team or whatever, just a random, let's just throw out a random number, 84, whatever, lineup, and they will have a bunch of coins, but they just like using a lower rated lineup. So some of those guys, they're fine playing a higher ranked team, like a lot higher. Some of them, they don't want to play too much higher, so they want to go and against someone who's similar, at least in overall. So not too often is it like 82 or lower, but like a lot of guys, you'll find them in that 83 to 88 range. And then they'll just have a lot of coins and be sitting on coins, but they still love wagering. They just, again, don't want to play anybody too crazy high. So that's what I keep these lineups for. Typically, like if I'm playing at 87, I'm not going to use my 87 lineup. You guys are getting a sneak peek at some of the stuff we spent coins on. Tyler Lockett right there. But with that said, that's the 87 lineup. Let's go to the 89, one step up. Get to the Cinnamon Squad. But yeah, if I'm playing like an 87 or something, I'm definitely not going to use my 87 lineup because I feel like I put the work in. But if I'm playing like an 87 overall, I'll use my 89 lineup, and I'll just kind of be one step above. I really feel like you can play anyone within 5 overalls and not have any issues. As you can see, we got your boy Anthony Barr. So that's 2 major changes that you guys have seen. Tyler Lockett is our new kick returner, and Anthony Barr is our new left outside linebacker. So, he's got some big shoes to fill with Thomas Davis, but he's been doing a really good job thus far. And this kind of break down the rest of the lineup. Offensively, not too much different for this lineup here. So let's move on to the 91, which was what our overall was in the last video. Oreo lineup. Let's see what's up here. And as you can see, we've got a new quarterback at the helm. I mean, this is pretty obvious that we're going to do this. I mean, I had the 91 Mariota. What's interesting about this, and I will give you guys a quick tip on rookie cards and all rookie cards, do not buy them when they first come out. This Mariota first came out, he was $300K. A week later, he was half the price. I sold my 91 Mariota for $127K or something like that, and I bought this one for like $125 or something. Like, I literally lost only a couple thousand coins, and I upgraded cards. And let me just say, this Mariota is awesome and has been awesome for me. So that is that. As far as the defense goes, yep, we got a new linebacker. Yep, we got a new free safety. We got this new Bud Dupree. It took a while for me to find somebody who was worth upgrading Mays. But when you look at their stats across the board, I mean, this broad jump Dupree is an absolute animal. He's taller than Mays, and in just about every area of the game, he's better than Mays, which is surprising because this Mays has been phenomenal for me all year. One of the better user cards that you can have. But even jumping, height, all those things that make Mays awesome, Dupree does that and more. So absolutely, in my opinion, a must-have card, man. A must-have card. He is legit. Let's just put it that way. Then we replaced Calvin Johnson with the starting free safety named Steve Atwater. I actually got Atwater for, I want to say I got him for like 200K or like right around 200. He was going for 240 at the time. I seen one up for like 240, 280, 280, and then just one popped up for like 220 or something. I grabbed it. So very, very pleased with him. And as you can see, Night Train Lane, another defensive back we've added to the roster. And I actually play him at cornerback. So I'm already spoiled the surprise there. But let's go ahead and get to it. Anyway, this is the chocolate chip lineup, 93 overall. As you can see, we got all the linebackers in there. We got the same strong safety, got the same secondary. But this Atwater, back to him or Sean Taylor. Get either one of those two. In my opinion, those are the two best free safeties in the game. Definitely got to have a Calvin on your roster, especially for user purposes. Dude is phenomenal. And, you can't go wrong with the Mark Barron. I think I'm actually going to switch Mark Barron and Calvin here. I still like Calvin to come in, but you can see Mark Barron, he's just got really good stats, man, across the board, and you don't even have to use him, and he's going to make some stuff happen. So Calvin, if you're going to use her, he is still awesome and really, really phenomenal, but yeah, it's just about that time we made that upgrade. So we did that. Now we don't have to use her. Like Taylor Mays, I had him and Calvin starting before. I pretty much had to use her, one of those guys, every single play. Otherwise, they're going to go, do their own thing somewhere and not make any plays. Night Train Lane, Ronnie Lott. There's a reason we got him, and it's all for hit power. Yeah, I just like having guys that could tackle at cornerback. Kind of mentioned that in the last video. Going over here to special teams, we went ahead and grabbed Lockett. If I'm still liking this strategy with Jeffrey as my number 2, so he can be a lead blocker. I have actually noticed a little bit of a difference. Oh my gosh. And if you wanted to know where all the coins went, there it is. Oh, man, we spent a whole crap ton of coins on Bo Jackson. But I must say, it has been worth it. So I'm very happy, man. I'm a Raider fan, so I was going to get Bo. It was just a matter of time. Otherwise, that's it. That's the only differences to the team. Mariota upgrade. Bo Jackson, the big one. Tyler Lockett on special teams, and then we got Atwater, Dupree, Barr, and Night Train Lane. So only, let me see here. Well, we got 7 new players, but definitely a ton of coins for these players. We got 7. Well, 6 of these guys are pretty expensive. 6 expensive players, and then 5. Mariota's not too bad. He's only 100. He's less than 150K now. Him and Lockett aren't too expensive, but the rest of those guys all cost me a pretty decent amount of coins. As far as players on my radar right now, obviously 99 Michael Kendricks, in my opinion, is the best linebacker in the game. You could argue him and Shazier if you use her, but honestly, that dude does everything. I feel like he's the best linebacker in the game, even better than Ray Lewis. That Kendricks, he's not 99. I'm tripping. Michael Kendricks, he's a 97, but he, in my opinion, is still the best middle linebacker in the game. Another guy that's on my radar is the 93 Eric Kendricks, because I know I can't afford that Michael Kendricks, but Eric Kendricks, he's very similar to Michael Kendricks, but the big difference is he's like a little bit stronger, more athletic, and his catching is quite substantially better. So he's on my radar. Strong safety, I am looking to upgrade. Right now, my eyes are set on the 98 Eric Berry until I find something else. I know a lot of people like to put Night Train at strong safety. Personally, I'm going to keep him at cornerback, but I know a lot of people like that. Otherwise, offensively, there's a lot of upgrades that I'm actually looking to make. I want to upgrade this David Johnson to get the new 95, but I'm going to wait, especially on these all-rookie cards. There's going to be so many of them, his price is going to drop. He's starting at about 300, 250, so I'm assuming his price next week is going to be maybe like 125, 150. That's my guess. So just wait on that new David Johnson. Phenomenal card, though. That new 95 is a beast. But with that said, we'll just hold off on him. Otherwise, offensively, I want to get Brendan Cooks. That 96 Brendan Cooks is just a speed demon. I still want to get Vernon Davis. That way I can move Barnage to the 3rd tight end spot. And then we'll have some really fast, good blocking tight ends. Hartstock is great, but he's just not that athletic. And, yeah. Anyways, Other upgrade I'm looking to make, definitely looking to upgrade offensive line. And mainly I'm good at left tackle, left guard, center, but I want to upgrade my right guard and right tackle. And who I'm looking to grab is at right guard, I want to get that new David DeCastro, the 92 overall. And then at right tackle, I want to get Jonathan Ogden, or I want to get Lane Johnson. Both of them are 93 overall, but I think I'll prefer the Ogden because he's a little bit better pass blocker, and I think that's really important this year. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you like the moves I made? Is there any players I should really go after? Even though, keep in mind, I do keep a spreadsheet. I look at Muthead. I look at all the new cards, and I keep them on a spreadsheet. So if I want a card, I'll write them down, and then I'll just wait till the price is where I like it, and then I buy it. It's typically how we do it. I think I got both for like 1.2. Maybe not 1.2. Maybe 1.3. Maybe 1.3. Something like that. Anyway, this is around that range. Spent a lot for them, but sometimes you got to have a YOLO moment too. Sometimes you overspend on a card. But either way, as long as you're happy with that card, that's all that matters. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Till the next time, man. We gone.